Welcome, sisters. Happy 2026. Happy New Year. My name is Havalah Starlight, and I wanted to start just by letting people arrive. So sharing one of my favorite childhood toys, if you will. A music box. Of course with dogs. Who doesn't love a dog, right? So welcome. My name is Havalah Starlight, and this is called New Year Fresh Start. And I am going to move this aside. Okay. New Year, fresh start with Havalah Starlight. So today I recommend you grab yourself a piece of paper and a pen, because we are going to do a little bit of journaling, not a whole lot, but just some reflection and intention setting for the new year. So first of all, my name is Havalah Starlight. I reside in Los Angeles, California. I wanted to say thank you so much, Jessica Hadari, and all of the team members who are helping make the Feminine Frequency Festival possible. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's such a great honor to get to connect with all of you amazing women here and to feel supported and know that we're being held in a good container and a safe, loving, empowering space. So welcome. My name is Havalah Starlight. I am a transformational coach. I am also a singer, and I also lead rituals that connect us to the natural cycles of life, the natural rhythms of nature. And when we find something, whether it's a full moon, a new moon every month, or even whether it's just celebrating on the solstices and the equinoxes, when we connect our own personal lives and intentions with the rhythms of nature, we have a lot more available to us energetically to support our goals, to support our bodies, our hearts, our minds, and our aspirations. And so I am leading a full moon, wolf moon, super moon ritual for free to the public. And I would love to have you available and there to put your intentions toward, we're going to work on some now, obviously, but just wanted to put out there that you can also attend the full moon, wolf moon, super moon ritual this Saturday. And I will be leading it by Zoom. That will be at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on January 3rd, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, hopefully by now you've had a chance to get a piece of paper and a pen, and you're going to go ahead and put a cross like this. So you have the page divided up in half. On one side it will say 2025 Creative Wins, and on the other side it'll say 2026 Creative Goals. Okay, so we're not going to start it yet, but just you have it written so that when we get to that point, you'll be able to hop right onto your piece of paper. And so first things first, if you would be so kind, I would love to read your comments in the comment field about what your favorite activities were to do as a child. So what was your favorite activity that you did as a child? Maybe you found yourself dancing a lot, singing a lot. Maybe you were playing in dirt and with cars, or in sandboxes, making elaborate roadways, or playing with water and sand, creating waterways. Maybe you were writing or drawing. Maybe you were reading all the time. Maybe you were just an avid reader. Perhaps you worked with animals or played with animals. Maybe your family had a farm and you helped the animals. So whatever it is that was like creative, fun, like your most delicious childhood memories from a creative perspective, please do add those to the comments here. And I recognize that right now the video might be there might not be as many people watching as the replay. So whenever you watch it, whether it's in this present moment or the present moment of the replay, I encourage you to go ahead and write your comments in the field there. And then I'd like you to think about, once you've had a chance to put down at least a couple of things that you remember doing as a child. Then go ahead and contemplate for a minute, what memories around your creativity do you have that were positive? Did you get encouragement? Were other family members joining you in that creative expression? For example, for me, every holiday, my whole family, my relatives, my brothers, my aunts, my uncles, my mom and dad, of course, and my grandparents, my cousins, were like extended siblings, extended family. We would all get together and we would make music together. We would play music together. We would sing. My grandpa, Frederick Peters, just died. He was 99, and he was the most incredible polka dancer. He loved to polka dance. He loved to yodel with my grandma. So I am going to make sure. Yeah. Okay. And so these are some things that I remember that were positive memories around my creativity that were not just mine alone, but were shared in community. So do you have any creative expression that you would like to share with us from your childhood that was done with a whole group within your family? Or maybe it was one-on-one, and that's okay too. Now I'd like you to contemplate on if there were any negative memories around you and your creativity. For example, maybe somebody said something and it went in one ear and messed up the mentality you had about that particular artistic expression. Maybe you were coloring and someone said, "Oh, you got to keep it in the lines," and you were so proud of your excited to be coloring, and then someone gave you this like rule that felt just not like it was dissing your experience in some way. So any negative memories you have around your creativity. I remember I shared this in another. I did a talk on your creative genius, and so I did share it in a larger story format, but I'll just say for the sake of time now a shorter version. That when I was singing in church one day, my dad leaned over to me and made a comment. Of course, my dad's a very loving man, and he didn't mean it to affect me the way that it did. But at the time, as a young 13-year-old, when I heard him say a comment about how the singing that the gospel choir that was a visiting choir in our church was doing, and I was singing along with them full-heartedly, like fully self-expressed, when he made a comment about how he felt that was too flamboyant, that kind of music. He was used to more stoic, more like holy, sacred music that's very kind of calming and that sort of thing. But for me as a 13-year-old, right when I was in the middle of singing, hearing that, I immediately shut down. There's a part of me that thought, oh my gosh, my dad, even God, does not want me to sing out fully. And so that repression began, and thankfully through years of life and living and singing and performing and continuing these conversations with my own dad and healing around that, that's no longer an issue for me. And so part of what I wanted to do today for all of you is provide a space for you to bring up any memories that weren't positive around your creativity, so you could just recognize it and take a moment and just give yourself permission now. I give you permission. Give yourself permission now to enjoy again your creativity and to put energy and time and intention into your creative genius. For me, the creative genius is that part of us that is so unique to each individual, because each individual has their own life experiences, their own world perspective, their own intentions, their own values that are unique to them. And so when you take all those things together, you combine the talent, you combine the skill set, and just that unique mix of everything that makes you who you are, and then you create something. To me, that is just amazing. That's magic. That's that creation, which is between you and whatever you may call it, great spirit, God, the goddess, maybe just presence, love, if you're an atheist, whatever it is for you that creativity lives on, and that your unique perspective can create from that place and then make something new in the world that no one else has made. To me, that's magic. That's amazing. So I really encourage all of you in this new year to think about maybe what creative goals you might have for this new year that could really be shared with somebody else, someone who loves you, someone who cares about you, someone who's going to be positive in their response. Because for me personally, I just want you to, and me, to feel like your gifts, your talents, and your skills are being seen, they're being heard, they're being read or listened to, they're being experienced. And because of that, you fill up more, and the receivers of your creation do as well. So it's very reciprocal. As we create what's within us that wants to be created, we free ourselves up, we energize ourselves. And so it's even good for our health. It's good for our heart, our mind, our spirit, everything. So with that, I'd like us to go, actually, maybe I'll just sing that song for you all, because that was my plan, and we have time for that. So this song is called Sing Out Loud, and this is a song that I wrote in reaction to the realization that when my dad made that comment, how it affected me. And I was ready to shift out of that that hard inner space I was having around what I was thinking about my dad, and that he didn't want me to sing, and that even God didn't want me to sing. So this is I suppose you would say it's a balm, a healing balm for me, but also for all of you. And even though I talk about singing, it's really about whatever your creative self-expression is too. So as I sing this song, I want you to think of this as permission to shine, permission to share who you are, and know that we all want to see more of you, and you have so much value to give and to share. So here it goes. It's called Sing Out Loud. Sing out loud, sing out proud, make this world a brighter place. Heed your truth with all your heart. Just get out of your own way. There's no need to play small, 'cause you're here to shine after all. Our hearts will lift us higher when we shine like the brightest star. Sing out loud, sing out proud, make this world a brighter place. Heed your truth with all your heart. Just get out of your own way. There's no need to play small, 'cause we're here to shine after all. Our hearts will lift us higher when we shine like the brightest star. Rise up and sing, heal your heart. Rise up and sing, heal your soul. Stand and be counted, stand up tall. We're all here for a reason after all. So sing out loud, sing out proud, make this world a brighter place. All right, there's a snippet of the song, Sing Out Loud. I hope that gives you permission to just be who you are out in the world, sharing your gifts, sharing your talents. So now we're going to return to pulling out your piece of paper that has a cross in it, and on the left side it'll say 2025 creative goals, on the right 2026 creative goals, and of course you can't read that because it's flipped. Mirror effect there with the Facebook Live and all. And once you have that, go ahead and start making note of all of the creative wins you can think of. And while you're doing that, I will just share mine out loud. I want you to write down every creative win you can think of for 2025, at least 3 or 4. My biggest one was actually, it was actually writing 3 songs in 3 days. Something I've never done before when I just had the intention to write songs. Oftentimes songs come to me when I'm in nature, and that started happening when I was 19. But for me to sit down and say, okay, right now I'm going to write an entire song, and then to do it 3 days in a row, I learned that a lot of my challenges is just not finishing things. And so it was a really great experience to realize, I can start a song, I can write the verse, the chorus, the melody, the bridge, everything, the lyrics, and get into the spirit of it. within just one day. How amazing is that? So find your biggest creative wins for 2025 and please write them down on your paper. If you would share them in the comment field, oh my gosh, that would be amazing. I would love to see what your creative wins for 2025 are. And then next, once you're finished with that, we'll go ahead and make our way over to the other side of your paper where it says 2026 Creative Goals. Okay, so you're going to want to write down the most important creative goals you have in store for you coming in this year, 2026, this new year. My most creative goals are finishing all the songs that I've started, using a new program I found that helps me connect with musicians, professional studio musicians, to get everything recorded in a lot quicker of a amount of time, more quickly. All right, so go ahead and write your creative goals. While that's happening, I'm just going to take a moment to show this beautiful candle that I lit for all the ladies out here. All the ladies here. And I am also going to light a little incense to add some very magical prayer energy towards your goals for 2026. This is, the incense is called L. It's made from this really sacred magic shop, teeny little magic shop right in San Francisco called The Sword and the Rose. So I'm going to chant L 3 times. It's the planetary energy of Jupiter, which is very expansive. So as you're writing your creative goals for 2026, allow the magic of this incense and the candles lit with intention for creative genius to be shared, to wash over and bless your goals. L, L, L. Beautiful. So go ahead and wrap up the last few goals you want to write for 2026, specifically creativity goals is what we're going for this particular writing. And then once you have that, just go ahead and put a heart in the comments field, or a thumbs up smiley face, something like that. Would also love to see your goals if you want to write them into the comment field as well, so we can all hold space for you and your creative goals. And then I do want to mention I have a free gift to offer. I'm leading the full moon. I mentioned at the beginning of the talk here, but I want to make sure that anyone who hopped on later can see this. I'm offering a full moon ritual Saturday, January 3rd, this Saturday, by Zoom. And it's a wolf moon, full moon, super moon, and the first full moon of 2026. So it will be by Zoom. It will be at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have created a Facebook event, so I will put the link to that into the comments here. And then I will also put a link to book a free complimentary consult called the Purposeful Pivot consult with me. And you can also, you can claim that by just booking yourself a time with me for that Purposeful Pivot session. It's 30 minutes, a chance to hear what your creative goals are for the new year and see if there's any way I can support you. I have a few different offerings that I have. But this particular consult is complimentary, and it's a chance for you to see and, to be seen and heard and held in this very powerful space of, this is my intention for 2026, and let's see how I can support you. Okay, so have a blessed day. Thank you so much, everyone. My name is Havalah Starlight, and I'm so grateful to be starting the new year here with you. All right, take care. Oh, and if you would like to connect with me, you can always friend me. I'm happy to connect. So friend me on Facebook under Havalah Collins, or you can find me on Instagram under Havalah Starlight, and I will put my website below here in the comment fields as well. All right, take care.